Hey, what's up, Submitted2 here, and for today's video, sorry, I'm not sure what to say about this. Look, I never done this sort of video before. I never really done a rant in one before. Because, one, I don't want to come off as negative, since I know many could take that the wrong way, as they may think I'm some sort of a hater and all, which in reality, I'm not exactly trying to hate on things. All I want is to give, some people some advice on what they're supposed to do, and what they're supposed to do right, so they can really improve on in the future. And even though if I want to do any sort of rant videos, I just don't want many to really come off as negative and all. So that's why I don't really do those sorts of topics and all. Plus, I mean, yes, sure, in one of my past videos, I did show a little bit of negativity, but I did it in a more jokey fashion. But this time for this video, this is gonna be a rant video, so if you guys don't want to see any sort of negativity from me, then I highly just recommend you just get out of the video. But for now, I just want to talk about this. So just this month, or should I say today, YouTube has just removed the dislike button, and I want to say that, well, not the entirety of the dislike button. It's more of the dislike count ratio things. Like, here's an example from my latest video. Usually, you mostly would see a dislike button that says, that has, with 6 likes and maybe 0 dislikes and all. But now, it's just dislikes all. That's just dislike. There's no number ratio, and you really just cannot tell. Plus, you can't see the ratio, you can't really see the numbers on the bottom of the likes and dislike button anymore, which really means that, yeah, YouTube has definitely removed the whole dislike thing, and this really ticks me off and makes me mad in a lot of ways. I'm sure everyone else is, and I know I'm really late to talking about this, but unless they are actually going to remove dislikes at some point, then I definitely had to really talk about it sometimes in the near future. But now, since they've removed it, yeah, that's definitely a huge issue in many ways. So, if you guys don't know the context of what's really going on, YouTube earlier this month has just removed dislikes, and you might be wondering why exactly. So, right here on the Team YouTube Twitter, they have stated this: to reduce targeted dislike attacks and their impact on the creators, ESP on smaller creators, you'll no longer see a public dislike count on YouTube starting today. The dislike button is staying. And at first, I was like, okay, maybe they could possibly change something interesting about the dislike thing, but no, it definitely is not the case. What they truly mean is that all of the dislikes, as I showed to you earlier, is just completely gone. There's no more numbers. There's basically nothing else that is shown off, and all you can see is the numbers of how many likes it has. This is a huge issue to YouTube in many ways. Now, in the past, yeah, YouTube is very dumb under decisions. They basically really don't know what to do on how they're supposed to support their creators. Because in the past, this isn't really one of the first times YouTube has done this sort of dumb things before. But this is by far one of their dumbest and worst decisions they've ever made. Maybe if not the worst. And there is many reasons of why this is a bad thing. And when you think about it, dislikes, now look, I know many do not like it, and I can definitely see why. Look, I know that, no, I can definitely understand why YouTube is sort of removing the dislikes, because, like I stated, they wanted to, keep reducing the bullying and attacks on smaller creators. I'm a small creator, but I don't really get offended by dislikes. I mostly just, get the criticism, and that's really about it. And I can definitely see to some people that if they get a lot of dislikes, they would definitely be sad. I have nothing against people who are small creators and all, and especially for those who has mental health and all. I definitely support that, but the way YouTube is doing this is a very bad move on them, as whenever you see dislikes, it's a way of criticism and a way to give advice to people, to those who doesn't really want to improve much in the future. And not only that, this is a bad thing for other videos that should definitely be removed on YouTube. The whole demonetization thing exists for a reason, and the dislikes also exist for a lot of reasons as well. Like, let's just say you go to a video where you're trying to fix your computer. You find a video and you see a video that how to fix your computer or something like that. and the video has like at least 100 or a lot of dislikes, like 1.5k dislikes, and only minimal of likes, so maybe about 900 likes, and that's about it. So you can definitely tell that this video is not trustworthy, and it would definitely be misinformation and clickbait. But now with dislikes now being removed, you cannot tell whether or not that's real or fake, or it's, very misinformed. So you will see the video, you mostly assume that the video is great because you can't see the dislike ratio, and your computer is broken. And this is also going to affect to other videos that, like I said, should definitely be removed. Clickbait videos, misinformation, what else? Oh yes, scams. Scams are a huge issue on YouTube. I've seen scam comments and videos on a lot of things, and they are not a good thing for YouTube. And from the fact that they aren't removing them for you, and the fact that YouTube isn't removing them is very concerning. And the fact that they're removing dislikes is way more concerning than ever. Meaning that, the whole clickbait and misinformation videos are not gonna be removed, and they're just gonna be staying there. Plus, who knows how many dislikes it would definitely get. This is also another bad thing for leaks. Now, you may know that I'm a Nintendo YouTube channel, and I cover a lot of leaks and gaming news and all. And leaks are basically not a good thing for the gaming community, as it could lead out to many misinformation, and they could maybe, make a lot of people hype, but in reality, once they announce something, that isn't happening from that said leak, then many would be disappointed. And let's just say like a Smash Brothers leak. If that leak says, oh, this character is gonna be in Smash Brothers, and you see a lot of dislikes saying that this is unbelievable and misinformation, then you would definitely say that, okay, this video is not real. Then okay, don't waste my time whatsoever. But now with not having any sort of dislike number, then you would definitely think, okay, maybe this character might be coming to Smash, or any sort of fighting game, maybe anything at all. So yeah, that's really not a good thing. And plus, yeah, sure, many do not like dislikes. I sometimes don't. But they at least give out criticism to many that at least is trying to, I want the people on YouTube to improve. So it's a real shame that YouTube today has just removed dislikes. And like I said before, I have nothing against the whole, against smaller creators who is, might be sad on getting a lot of hate and all. I get it. The whole dislike thing is very abused by many things. But I just think there has to be a better way of showing on how to really show off of how they're supposed to improve YouTubers, because if not, then I'm basically gonna quit this whole platform whatsoever. Obviously I'm not, but if YouTube is continuing making a lot of dumb decisions, then yeah, I'm just definitely gonna quit YouTube really as a whole. But with that, I just want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know I don't usually do these sort of rant videos, but this is possibly, if not one of the only times I'm ever negative on things. And YouTube, please stop making dumb decisions. You're losing our trust at this point, and we want this platform to be better. We want YouTube to return to what they used to be back in the 2010, the 2010s to 15s, right before 2016 to what's going on now would even happen. We want YouTube to be more fun, and to actually give out more fairer rules instead of them giving out unfair rules, and especially to videos that is especially supposed to be removed and deserves to be at some point. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you really think that YouTube's decision is very dumb, or do you really think that this could be a good thing? I'm not trying to say it might be a good thing. I just want to know what you guys think. It's just a shame that YouTube is really hurting a lot of things. And I also forgot to mention that removing dislikes is also coming to big corporate industries, like Nintendo's latest Nintendo Online expansion pack with a whole lot of dislikes. But now since they're removed, then the Nintendo might not listen to us at all. And what's even funnier is that the creators can actually still see the dislike buttons. I don't understand. What's the point of removing dislikes if you can still see them anyways? But yeah, that's my entire rant and all. I know I shouldn't come off as negative at this point, but YouTube has to hear this, but they wouldn't listen anyway. But with that, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know what? I'm not gonna do this. I just want to go. I just want you guys to understand what is really going on, and I'll just see you guys next time.